So, good morning. It's the day after the conference.
Yep.
And Orest is going to show us around his hometown of Lviv, starting with the place that the Russians bombed in the city center.
We begin in Ukraine, where officials say that at least 4 people have been killed and several wounded in a Russian missile attack on the western city of Lviv. The local mayor says that dozens of buildings have been damaged and rescuers are now searching through the rubble for potential survivors.
How far is the actual building, though?
You see it.
You see it? Okay. So do you think that was from like just a missed shot by Russia, just like bad aim, or it was shot down, or
maybe it's like let's make a package.
They just shot a bunch and one hit and one
So there
fell
is a
there?
business center. This is the same owner as Unit City in the same owner as Unit City in Kyiv. You know it, yeah?
Yes.
So
Very high tech office building.
Yeah, look how flashes it here, and then on the opposite side, this is the destroyed residential building. You see, they're fixing it now.
Yeah.
They're fixing it, and look what happened to the business center.
Oh my God, the business got blown out by glass. Yeah. Oh, it's hard.
So this was basically the biggest. Yeah, there are still soldiers standing, not letting people in.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's a shame.
And then,
and this isn't destroyed. It just looks like this because
It just
it was
looks like it
built
is.
by the Soviets.
Yeah. And many windows there were also blasted. You see, like
Oh,
the
yeah, they
new
were
with the
damaged,
tape, with the blue tape.
So some of them were destroyed. Yeah. So this is the other side of that building, and the windows mostly new again, and the roof is being fixed. So
And business shops are open already.
that's cool. Yeah, the
Look, coffee
shop's
lab.
already open. Nice. Okay.
Otherwise, is a lively residential area, and it was a big shock for people in Lviv because basically for 1 year there were no attacks.
Yeah, I understand.
And then it's like boom, it happened, and it was a big shake for people.
I mean, at the end of the day, Russia shouldn't be bombing anything, you know? Like, imagine this old church got hit as well. It's just another block away. And then Russia would say, oh, izvini. Like, we missed.
I mean, it's just everywhere. Like,
So, yeah, like, the new Lviv is huge.
Yeah.
All brand new buildings, like, doesn't feel at all like old town.
No, it's like changing. I think like in the recent years, you start feeling that it's becoming like a metropolitan area, right? That you have traffic, it's building up, and once you stay in the old town, it's like this classy historical area. But then you go, and it's also good because it gives dynamic.
Yeah.
You know, it shows that there is progress happening. The population is growing. Things become. I mean, they move in the right direction. I would say. Yeah.
But like for me, like the distinction is in like for example in Kyiv we have the city center, which is technically the kind of the old town, but it doesn't really feel that old, you know. And then we have like the outskirts of the big buildings, but it also doesn't feel that new. Right? But here it really feels like you have the really old town, something from like medieval times, you know, which most of it was built by the Austrian Empire more than 100 years ago.
Poles,
you know, and then the Polish after, but then now you have this stuff, which is, you know, built in the last few years. So
it's worth telling that in Lviv, like there is, first of all, there is very active public society here, civil society, and you know, people take very seriously. We have a city code, so basically the historical things get preserved, and you cannot just dump your advertisement everywhere or so. But when the new reconstruction is happening, there is a process. So there are public talks about the residents of the neighborhood, and there is competition between the architectural companies. Then you know, people tell, okay, let's do this, let's fix this. So it's a long negotiation process and very long planning how to make it.
Good city planning then.
Yes, with the idea to make it comfortable for people first of all, and not to use the square meter as efficiently as possible. You know,
that makes sense.
So just we are trying to create a nice city to live in.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, look at this, guys. Right here is the new buildings, and then right across the street That's the Soviet, those Khrushchevkas, or are those like old?
No, these are like, it's a regular, maybe from the 80s, late 70s, 9-story Soviet buildings, which is rather a standard standard structure.
And ironically, there's a sign right in front of it that says for $28,500 you can buy an apartment in a new building. Starting from by the
Here now.
And that's a very important distinction, guys, because starting from doesn't mean you can live there. It means you have, I think you maybe you got windows, but you got no floors, no toilet, no bathroom, no walls. Basically, you got like the shell of the building. So you spend another $20,000-$30,000 to add in like kind of some basics. So yeah, you'll end up spending what, maybe close to $100,000 for something livable. Yeah.
Again, the same probably for the square meters.
Yeah. So we got a Tesla 3 in front of this old building with the BMWs, and then we have this brand new seafood restaurant, Norwegian style, and a man-made lake. Look at this, guys. Ukraine is really, really advancing. I like how this guy's fishing.
You do the really stuff.
I want if we're gonna go into the countryside, I want some Ukrainian village food. I don't want Norwegian seafood.
They do like a snack, like calamari.
Yeah. So as we're getting out of the city, we're passing the last checkpoint, and look at this business center, guys. Wow.
Next to the anti-tank.
I know, how crazy is that?
Hedgehogs, aren't they?
Yeah. It's like such a dichotomy of the Czech hedgehogs and then the glass brand new business center. This is the dichotomy of living in Ukraine right now. And now we're exiting Lviv. We're officially outside of Lviv city.
Not yet.
Almost.
Like there. There will be an intersection, but we are on the way.
So right there. But then we're heading towards Carpathians, the mountains. We're not going to go all the way there today, unfortunately, but we are going to go visit Orest is a village.
Yep.
Which he didn't actually grow up in.
I spent my summers.
Oh, summer house. Let's call that. And all this new construction still happening here. Really expanding the city. Yeah. What's the King's Cross in London? Is that district?
Big station. That's where Harry Potter catches the train to Hogwarts.
Oh yeah. Well, we cut to the Marshuka to Kyiv. How long did we drive? 20 minutes? 30 minutes?
From the city center, half an hour.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
From the ring road, this is like 5 minutes.
Alright, we are here, guys. Alright, we're in a nice, authentic village restaurant here. What are we doing? This is the life, right? Yep. Let your inner child out, sir. Are you gonna? Oh, I think I'm gonna go down.
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay, hop on the swings though. I got you. Hop on the swings.
There we go.
Come on, sir.
Go on then. Oh no!
Get your legs up.
I'm breaking.
They've rolled everything. I've been on plenty of these. They haven't broken yet.
Releasing our inner child.
See if we can go higher.
Well, I need to get my stomach back.
Woo. Yes, we did it. We got a nice borscht. Oh, little sour cream, and we have pea soup.
Yeah, being like
Okay.
usually in Ukraine, people tell that after they usually will be farting a lot
Oh,
after
good.
the beers.
Well,
That was partly what I was thinking, being on the train in a coupe.
We'll be okay, guys. Śmiesznoho. Nice potatoes and a piece of little pork. Jonathan, how is this meal?
This? What a mouthful of this is fantastic.
It's amazing.
I'd say this is definitely up there with the other great meal I had in the Partisan restaurant.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Better than Weatherspoons?
Ah. for many reasons.
But guys, seriously, I saw this. I was like, oh, it's a small piece of meat. It's potatoes. This is amazing. This is the best meal I've had in Ukraine in months. Like, it actually feels like home cooked food from a village. I'm so glad we came.
Yeah.
Then Bill came. What would this cost in the UK? Let's say that.
Yeah, this would have been, with the soup and everything like that, I'd say about sort of 20 quid a head.
What? No. For lunch? No.
For this kind of?
More?
15
less?
quid. 15 quid.
Okay, 15 quid.
15.
Which is like, how much? Like 600 hryvnia.
600. How many you think?
I would say for all three of us, it was less than 400.
For all three. You are right.
I live in Ukraine.
Yeah, but
How much
the main
less?
question is this kind of meal with the soup and salad and the side dish and the meat. It's like 105 hryvnia.
No.
Yeah.
What year is this printed? This is a bill from 1992.
So it's basically
Oh my
$3.
god. So they only charge extra because he substituted the borscht.
Yeah. Otherwise, we would be nearly made it within 300.
Oh my god, that's a good deal.
$3 for a meal.
That's crazy.
So fantastically tasty. Not a chemical in sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I bet some of this was grown near here as well.
You know what? I got this bill. Don't worry. Guys, I'm moving to this village outside of Lviv. 105 hryvnia, which is $3. I just had the most amazing food I've had. I like seriously, one of the best meals I've ever had in my life. I'm not even hungry. I had lunch 2 hours ago. It's that good. Now we're gonna go to Orest's home village.
Let's go for a coffee
Oh, nice.
in town. Yeah, this is like it's becoming like a nice suburban town.
This is where I'm gonna be living, guys. This is my new
So
home.
You could live here.
That's all I need.
Yeah, it used to be maybe 15 years ago. It was like a village, but now it's
Yeah. This is all I need, guys. This and a wife.
Huh.
And a dog. Dog's easy to get
You
though.
can get the dog from Knowles.
Yeah.
That's the job done.
Yeah, dog's
Yeah.
free. The wife's gonna be expensive. So, speaking of urban planning, this red stripe is the bike lane, guys. It's also the obstacle course because it's up and down. It's like you jump, the bike just jumps every like few feet.
yeah. There will be like the most interesting part somewhere there. I'll show you. There will be like a block on the bike lane. Like just let's wait.
Okay.
Okay, there it is. I think
That's funny.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, this is a sign. She's saying. And then this is part of the bike lane as well, the middle.
Sign in the middle of the bike lane.
Someone just needed, someone just had a lot of red paint that they wanted to get rid of. Whoever the seller of red bricks in this region made a lot of money by doing nothing.
My village is next one.
Oh, nice.
Timber church from 18th or 17th century. You see?
It's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah. And this is the village. It's just a regular Ukrainian village.
Okay.
Nothing special.
When did you guys acquire this dacha?
Oh, you will see. After World War II, my grandfather's family, they moved from Poland here, and they found this, like they just settled in the house.
Oh, okay. So they were living here. It wasn't a summer home.
No, I'll show you. So it's like it's actual,
Neighborhood cows.
Yeah. And this garden was planted by my great grandfather.
Really? This garden?
Yeah.
Wow. Whose animals are on here now?
I'm just regular people.
Just everybody can use it.
Yeah, no problem.
There's chickens. Wow. What if I love this place so much? I'm just like Orest.
It's like a stork nest, and my
I want to live here. This is a stork nest.
Yep.
Wow, it's huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tree
Yep.
and a stork nest.
Uh-huh.
This is how you know it's a real village. You can see tractors around, cows. But it's nice, right?
This is beautiful.
Like not just his house, but like the whole village is just like neat.
Every single garden is like pristine, neat, flowers planted,
Yeah,
fruit on the trees. I mean, this is idyllic.
this is nicer than Wales.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, a lot of places in North Wales. No offense to the.
To the Welsh. But yeah, this is a nice spot. Beautiful lawns and grass. Only problem is that it snows in the winter. Like you have snow in the winter, and then this. It's hard to live here. You know, it's hard to maintain.
A little colder, a little chilly in the winter. I guess.
But even just like maintaining this grass driveway and everything, you know.
Leave it for the spring, wouldn't you? You wouldn't trouble too much.
So just never leave your house.
The wood pile. Someone's stocked up ready for winter.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, is your cat?
Our adopted cat. Yeah. He's very beaten up. He wants to eat. We'll have to give him some meal. You see?
Village cat.
So yeah, let's go there.
Angriest I've ever seen my stepfather was when we went to the market and got him a kilogram of sala.
Uh huh.
We got it and left it on the porch.
Oh, the cat ate it.
The village cat came and dragged
Oh, nice. Oh, guys.
underneath the house where he couldn't get it.
Hmm.
You have it?
I'll take another one.
A big garden.
This is what I love about villages.
Now these cookers or eaters?
You need this. Oh, bro.
Basically, my grandfather, when he was young, like a young boy, they came. There was population exchange after World War II, and this was completely like a Polish village. So our neighbors is one of the 4 Polish families that remain here. But then people were sent to Poland, and Ukrainians from Poland were sent to Soviet Union. And my family of my grandfather, they settled into this house, which was probably some Polish family were living here before. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, but basically she is very rustic and so on.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
And there we have a solar panels.
So high tech.
By the way, just a month ago, unfortunately, a goose that was living here died, and she outlived every member on this small estate. She died when she was 39 years old, being the
Wow.
oldest goose in Ukraine.
Поважна Гага потрапила до Національного реєстру рекордів України і декілька років тому почав збирати документи.
Oh, these are raspberries. Tasty raspberry, guys.
Yeah.
You have a city right, an apartment right in the city center.
Yeah.
So you have everything you need. And then within the 30-minute drive, you can be out in nature and have basically a little mini farm with fresh grown vegetables and fruits. And
And my father-in-law, Marta's father, he lives in Carpathian Mountains in
Oh,
a
nice.
remote village, which is like another hour drive south from here. So
Okay.
it's like all this like southwestern direction of Lviv.
wow. So you have everything, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to marry a nice girl that has
Interview?
a family out in the mountains or something. Carpathy girls.
I think this year will be a lot of piers. It was built in the 80s.
Okay.
It's like in the late Soviet Union time.
But it's a nice brick house.
This serves as our dacha basically.
Oh, nice. Come on, village cat. We can eat some food, okay?
Food ticket. Yeah. Alright.
So who's feeding them when you're not here?
Neighbors, but we come here every other day. No, it's just it's a village cat. He just lives everywhere.
Oh. You happy? He's happy. Nice little play area for kids.
Coffee?
Oh, this is a nice kitchen.
Yeah.
Actually, it smells like fresh paint or something. No, it's big. It's nice.
No.
It's nice. Nice floors too.
Favorite comic there.
hang out here.
What, Beano?
Nice. Yeah.
Who's Beano?
This is a British Classics.
Really?
Let me show you my room. It's up.
Up?
Yeah. In the second floor.
There's a second floor?
A fantastic Soviet sort of structure here. Nice.
Wood burning stove. There's one bedroom here. This is really nice. This is nicer than most actual people's houses I've been to.
And here is the best part.
The balcony. Oh, wow. Put a little table out here. Have some coffee. It's quiet.
That's peaceful, isn't it? It's nice.
Could you live out here?
Oh, no problem. No problem. When I get fired and I need to write my book, I'm going to come out here and...
Easy.
Yeah, that neighbour's prepared for more than a winter, I think.
The apocalypse.
Froze winter.
Yeah. This is a nice bed frame. Nice. Whoa. Look at this classic. Does this work?
No, Marta was designing all of this.
That's cool. Yeah, I see it.
It's got a nice retro chic feel to it.
Yeah, I really like it. Tell her she can design my dacha when I buy one here.
I just come here, this is my working table, and actually just now I will have to do the interview. So you guys hang out for half an
Downstairs?
hour.
Okay, nice. He's still begging, so I'm gonna give him the Felix is fantastic. You want this one? Poaches, let's go. Let's go. Put my pinkies. Let's go, come on, come on. Come on now. What is it? There's food here. I wouldn't mind living out here. This is like an ideal life. Orest has the ideal setup. You're half an hour from the city, which is nothing. All right. His actual village, there's no public transportation. But if you live in that little suburban city, 10-minute drive away, you could actually just take the train in whenever you want. I wouldn't mind having this life, guys. Mark my words. Once I'm married and have kids, I'm moving out. I'm moving out. Right now, I gotta find myself a wife in this big city, guys. It's tough. But this cat is fed. Happy? Meow? He's happy. So, back in the day, you've been to a Russian village.
I've been to lots of Russian villages.
Yeah.
And the difference here is this village is what? There's a good few dozen houses, if not a lot more. It's quite a long village, and every single garden is neatly tended. They've got flowers to beautify the garden. They've got apples, pears. You've got black currants and everything. It's all neatly tended. It's cared for. And that's every single house. The roofs are repaired. The walls are plastered. And clearly, that's not just now. That's not just the last few years. It takes decades to produce this kind of order. You go through a Russian village, and there'll be a couple of houses where people are trying to create neatness, but they're surrounded by everybody else that just doesn't give a damn, and that's got to be overwhelming, and eventually that kind of chaos, that lack of really caring is going to drag you down to the lowest common level.
And I imagine that the few nice houses on the block get robbed or...
They get robbed, or arson's a huge problem.
Oh, wow.
Just people nihilistically destroying a house, or they'll rob the house and then burn it down to cover their tracks.
That's insane, right?
Yeah, and a lot of people get burnt in their houses, and it's not even the case that they're in the city and people actually live and get injured and die. It happens an awful lot. There'll be rubbish on the streets, and once it reaches a critical level, people don't, they stop picking the litter up. Yeah. So how do you tackle that?
Move to Ukraine.